your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. And so I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction. Here on Diva the Divas channel. Hey y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to email. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 8, episode 2, the Martell All interview. Honey, this foolishness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wanted to start doing the reviews on my own. Um just so that I could have it out there. No matter who's schedule, what schedule, do the review is out there. If we do reality talk TV with Monique Nicole, then we'll do it and we'll get both of our thoughts. But I want to kind of have some consistency in doing my reviews. So I wanted to go ahead and start breaking them out and doing them separately, and then we can come together and do our own thing, if you know what I mean. Come on in the room, say hello, hello, hello. We're gonna do what we gonna do. Do I got it up? Add to stage. Why is it not coming up? Y'all, it's just working on 2 computers is it's raggedy. It's raggedy, y'all. It's raggedy. It's not working. Say remove, add to stage. Okay, hold on, y'all. I got to get it. What y'all think about the episode? What do y'all think about the episode? Let me know. I thought it was decent. You know, Martell irritates my ass, makes my ass itch. There you go. Hey LSW. What is up, Ladybug? We're gonna there we go, we got it. We got it, we got it, we got it. Let me get in a frame. All right, y'all. Martell Holt of it all, okay? We're gonna pick up where we left off, and that is Sonny and Moses joining us on the stage. The crazy looks from Stormy and Mel being shocked. They were definitely shocked. And yes, rightfully so, because Carlos and his messy ass wants to bring up Moses and Sonny. Now, y'all, I don't know about nobody else, but she had a little bit too much bass in her voice, a little puff in her chest. She was very defensive because she know that she was in the wrong, right? She was in the wrong. And so she did a lot of explaining. She did a lot of mansplaining. Like he's sitting right there, girl. You gonna let him talk? No, matter of fact, don't give him the microphone. When I synced her, I synced her. I was like, synced? Girl, are we in the color purple? I was like, no. Baby, the people in the South, Their vernacular is very challenged. I'm just gonna say that the vernacular is challenged. He's seen there. Now they sitting up here talking about all these timelines, and I'm not buying it. I'm not. I'm not. Anybody else buying what they selling? I'm not buying it. Not buying it. And it felt like the more they talked themselves in circles, the more uh the lies was just blatant and like, girl, no, we not buying it. We not buying it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to report that we are not buying whatever you're selling. Okay. So anyway, that's enough with that, right? Make sure y'all are coming in and liking up the video. It was just a mess because I was just like, we already know that this was a scheme that Carlos came to come to us with the bullshit. And what better way? Like Sunny was like, "Oh, I'm not what she say? I'm not used to being in front of the camera." So everybody was like, tell the truth. You lying, boo boo. So they booing her. They like, she ratchet. Yes, girl, I am working today. Definitely, I'm working today. It don't make no sense, girl, because I had to catch up. Because you remember we went out of town for the weekend, so we gotta get some things done. Okay. So I wasn't believing her. I wasn't believing nothing she was selling. I don't see it for neither one of them. Moses with his broken English and his challenged vernacular. Mm-mm. And like I said, Sonny was real defensive. Yeah, so we didn't see each other for a couple of months, and but the nail that put the nail in the coffin for me was Sonny is that how she said something about Destiny was doing all this stuff and she was not making her man a priority. Bitch, that sounds like some underhanded shit. Like it is well thought out, right? Okay. So yeah, mm, Sonny, I clocked it because they kept on trying to say that it was just by happenstance. It was this, it was that. We were meeting at barbecues. My man over there knew her, knew that, and all this other stuff or whatever. But at the end of the goddamn day, let's be clear. You saw him, you wanted him, and then you did the things that you needed to do. And the first question that Carlos asked them, he was like, Moses, you were mentioned on the show. Uh they said that you could have came for the reunion. You didn't show up for the reunion. And Destiny was sitting beside a pillow or whatever. And then Sunny takes the microphone and she's like, um, yeah, he comes when he needs to, or whoever he needs to, wherever the need was at, or something like that. It was some kind of jab that she was taking. Girl, yeah, the cleanup woman. Okay, girl, don't let's be clear. I was like, no, you're not gonna sit up here and try to act like it was happenstance. No. And then one minute she's saying that she doesn't owe Destiny loyalty. Then on the other hand, she's talking about we not friends, but I gave her money. Oh well, that was in the conversation with Kimmy and Letitia talking about she gave her money. And I was like, but I thought you weren't her friend. So what do you do? Like, I don't give people who aren't my friends money. Okay. So aren't my friends money. So like I'm saying, like you're just confusing the story. Stop talking. Stop trying to defend the foolishness because it's indefensible. Just say you wanted that nigga and you got him. Okay, period. That's what I was saying. Like to me, like honestly, I don't know if Bell said it. He seems a little opportunistic to me. Now all they sitting about was talking about millions and billions and building wealth and all this other stuff. He knew she had the coin. He knew Destiny for 15 years, but Destiny ain't had no coin. So that's why He didn't marry her, right? Okay. So now all of a sudden, oh yeah, I got me a producer chick. Uh-huh. Cha-ching. Put a ring on it. Talking about they wasn't even engaged. They just went to the courthouse and got married. Oh, that was pretty fast. Pretty fast. Right. Yes. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get. I forgot that that was in the conversation with Kimmy and now. I was like, she just kept on talking herself in a circle, circle, circle. And I'm like, girl, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Yes. And then she said that he had other women when he was with Destiny, basically saying that they weren't exclusive. If they don't live in the same area, then yeah, I can kind of not see them being not exclusive and they're just dating or whatever. But what makes that attractive to you? Because she thought she had that Aquafina. She thought her shit was better. No, he probably just saw opportunity. The same way that I feel about Mia and this DJ personality. Yeah, coin. Okay. So don't get it twisted. These new age men, oh, they trying to snag the women with the coins. Okay. All right. Right. A come up. Exactly. Exactly. Moses is bro. I believe so. Because I remember him sitting up there talking about he a millionaire. They millionaires, right? This is the same. I remember uh Marcel and Tisha talking about they got multi-million dollar business, but they sitting up there living in apartments and shacks and girl. Now everybody millionaires all of a sudden. So now he talking about he got millions too. I'm like, okay, girl. Whatever you say, whatever you say, okay. So I ain't buying it. I ain't believing it. Carlos was real messy. I hope this is his last appearance on the show. I do not like it. Please get him off my screen, y'all. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Please get him off my screen. But child, also too, y'all, Carlos King dropped the entire edited podcast show on his channel today. And there was more info. There was more tea. More tea to be spilled, y'all. So go over. And why I will say it's edited, because I saw it was clearly edited. It was something that Moses said, and it was a cut. And we went back to Carlos and Sonny hand. He was holding Sonny's hand or something. So check it out. I'm saying it's edited. He must have slipped up and said something wrong in his commentary. They sure clipped it out. They clipped it out. So go back and watch it. It was a lot of tea. And like I said, I might be running the conversations together because um I'm watching it kind of like, we're watching the show, the edited show, and then I'm watching Carlos's podcast or whatever. And baby, when I tell you Melody put the kibosh on that, and she was like, I'm the special guest. I'm the one wearing the crown. So thank you for your services. Have a good day, girl. She escorted them off the. She escorted them off the stage because she was like, hello, I'm here. I said, I know that's right now. Ooh, yeah. Look, including a reunion. Girl, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Finish watching me, then go watch it. So Sonny and Moses, yeah, they spoke last. Oh, they spoke last night. You know what? I didn't watch Sonny's interview with Dustin. I got to catch up on that one. That's the only thing I felt like I kind of got to catch up on. Who else? LSW. Who else did they? Who else am I missing? I missed the Sonny and Dustin. I watched the podcast on Carlos's this morning. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Hey Mo. Yes, yes, yes. Girl, you know she gotta be the center of attention. Yes, you do. Yes, all of her cutoff game is strong. The force is strong with that one, okay? Man, when I tell you she cut them off and was like, all right then. I said, ooh, no, you didn't, Mel. Sorry, y'all. Get the coughing. Yeah, she was doing a you know what I don't like? I don't like when a couple when there is a couple and I feel like Moses' feet should be held to the fire a little bit more. Usually the women are the ones who get the brunt of, the backlash of when something messy like this happens. But 15 years of situationship, whatever the hell Destiny and this man Moses had between each other, the onus belongs on him. And I hate, and she's going to get the brunt of it because she want to be the one with the microphone. Y'all see that, right? So she wants to be held up there, and so you're gonna get the smoke, okay? So, Sonny, since you want the smoke, then we gonna give you the smoke. Since you don't, I mean, every time you put the mic in his hand, he mispronounced a word. So maybe it's the nerves, child. I don't know, but when he said I synced her, that took me out, and I think he said it more than once. So he really think that that's he really think that that's the way you're supposed to say it, child. But Mel did say in this confessional, she was just like, it's a little bit too much gray. I'm trying to sit up there and get the dates together, get all the things together and stuff like that. However, I like my stuff to be in black and white. It's too much gray over here. So I said, okay, Mel, I know that's right. I know that's right. But yeah, like that whole, I don't know. I don't know that little vindictive spirit, that competitive spirit that sometimes women have. It is very distasteful to me. It's just something that rings like yucky to me about that or whatever. And like I said, I just it feels like she just wanted the ring. She just want to say my husband. You know what I'm saying? She gonna husband us to death. We ain't even gonna know the man name. It's just gonna be my husband. My husband, my husband, girl. Girl, I could care less. Okay. So anyway, girl, I hate when Carlos always got that wrinkly part in his forehead. He always have that. I'm like, this baby, relax the face. We gotta get the resting bitch face. Girl, he always got that. Now I can't be mad at Moses because some people talk like him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get it. But he doesn't have integrity. Yes, yes, that's the problem. And that beard gang or whatever. But girl, did you see the little receding hairline? I think he got it Beijinged up in the confessional. But if you see on the podcast, he got a little receding going on or whatever. Child. Mm, mm, mm. If you do that to a friend, what kind of business are you truly conducting? Exactly, exactly. I- yeah, she just wanted to be chosen. Pick me. But baby, guess what? Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's not gonna. Girl, when I tell you, I can count. Girl, if I had a penny for every pick me that it does not work out for, listen, you don't want to be on the wrong side of history with that. I mean, it's just it's like a no-win situation for me. Like it's just like it's not. So, I don't think that it's not the look that you think it is. And look, we already saw how Portia, she got Simon right up underneath her, and now she in divorce court. It don't fare well, baby. It just don't. So I just I just would steer clear of it. I just really would. I really would. So Maurice and Marceau go over to see Martell. And more so, it's like, why are we trying to get Martell not to be Martell? He's like, why are we sitting up here trying to talk sense into him? Well, other than that or whatever, Maurice says that him and Kimmy bought a mom and pop shop. He wants Maurice to do the work. They gutted it out. He wants Maurice to, give competitive prices and pricing and all that good stuff. Well, we see that Marcel can do work. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with Scott Manor, but I mean, we obviously can see that he can do work because we've seen, several different things come to fruition. I guess they didn't want to. You remember they went to the other brother to do something in the office or something, and that didn't pan out well. So they said they're not going to him. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Marcel. So anyway, they said that they saw that he did an interview. They didn't. They thought it wasn't a good look, and they're trying to go over there and try to right. Don't be on the wrong side of history, girl. Because I mean, because then what? Now your name is mud in the streets. Don't your professional integrity has already been compromised because you actually had to either be let go or you had to resign from your good paying job because you wanted to be with this man. So your professionalism, you sitting up there trying to, fix that. It's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. So I just said, don't waste your time. Y'all sitting up there fighting with Martell. Martell is in some land of delusion where he thinks he is always right, and everybody is everybody against Martell. He says that the men want him to they're giving the advice that ladies would give. And he was like, Marcel can't even follow his own advice because he always going back and forth with women like a female. He said like a female, not me. I call ladies women. I don't do that female talk. Female, you might as well call a bitch. Don't come over in no conversation calling me or no other women that I associate with as a female. We don't do that over here. So just wanted to let you know that. But they're sitting up there trying to talk some sense into him. Maurice is asking him, what is the end goal? Are you just trying to hurt her? Oh no, she went low, so I went lower. And I'm just sitting up here like, come on. Girl, yes, today was not a good. We're going to talk about that on Thursday. Hopefully, if Monique Nicole is available. But yeah, he was found guilty, y'all, of everything that Mel pressed charges, and he went to court for it and everything. He was found guilty of it. Okay, so he is definitely not having a good day. I hope that the judge is able to wrangle him in, make him take some anger management, make him get into some therapy until another psychiatric evaluation is taking place and that he feels stable or something like that. I hope that with that guilty verdict that some kind of sentence comes down where he has to do some work. Has to. So yeah, or have to. I don't know which one the verbs or whatever. I'm sitting up here talking about Moses and his seat. I'm talking about some has and have. Yes, yay, he was found guilty. Okay. So yeah, we are definitely girl, you're going to jail. Every time my son be saying something, and I'll be like this, you're going to jail. Cause I mean, I just be trying to just put it in his head, like, you don't want to do that. You're going to jail. So I always sing that little song. It's so funny. But anyway, yeah, he's a menace. He's a menace. And y'all remember, if you don't remember, last week, Belle, I don't think you were in the live with me and Monique was like, I would just probably try to sue him and stuff like that. I wouldn't take it to the law. I wouldn't take it. Um, and I was just like, you cannot handle Martell like that. Martell is a Tasmanian devil out this mug. Like, no, absolutely not. He needs to be punished to the furthest extent of the law. Why do you think that we gonna give him a pass? For why? For what? Absolutely not. And so, Monique, she wants to be fair. I I think that Mel did exactly what Mel needed to do. Period. And so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Got you, got you, got you. Got you. So I was just like, yeah, no. And the thing is that like he acts like somebody is going after him, and all that was a response to what he did. And so that's what I'm saying. Like every time somebody tell the story, I'm like, you was not telling it from the beginning and you not telling it straight. You know what I'm saying? Start at the beginning of the story. Then that's how they always want to start, in the middle. So yes, you can't reason with a psycho. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And so, like Marceau said in the car, he said, "Why are we trying to get?" He was like, "He has not changed at all." Now, however, my ears did perk up when Marceau said something about something had escalated in his relationship, but he didn't get a divorce. I said, "Oh, was divorce on the table?" This so I want to know what really happened. What happened? Where you could compare your story to him, and why don't we have that story? I want to know, where's that story? What happened? Did somebody tell me? They keep this stuff under really good wraps, if you know what I mean. But if you have someone who is trained, like what do they got, like 20 years in the game now, 21, 22 years? If you if you have someone trained, you know how when even in the old days, you know how the parents always say whatever goes on in the house stays in the house or something like that. And I feel like that is the way Marcel has Letitia trained. And mom's the motherfucking word, especially since they've been on this TV show. So I think something could have happened, but they're just not. It if ain't nobody talking, then don't nobody know nothing. Same thing with him and his 20 women. If ain't nobody talking, don't nobody know nothing. So y'all can keep on. What's up, Harold? Long time no see. I see you on Twitter all the time, but thank you for coming through. I know, right? Look at Harold. Uh-huh. Right. Say what? What happened? I want to know. Did you hear where they don't film together? Who, Tisha and Marcel don't film together no more? Is that what you talking about, LSW? Honey. Mm, mm, mm. But they don't. If you notice, like I noticed that even like last last season, they were kind of separating. They were kind of pulling away from each other. Where you know, I felt like it was something about the whole thing about him wanting the girls to move into this apartment, and he wanted him and his son to stay in the house to do the renovations. And she was just like, no, but it felt like there was some kind of split going on then. And then the whole thing about this, she thought she was pregnant after he even got a vasectomy. I know that probably drew another wedge into the situation or whatever. So I think, if where there's smoke, there's fire. But they, like I said, they keep themselves under wraps. Oh, you was meaning Mel and Martell. Oh yeah, yeah. I know. And also too, in that on that podcast, if you watch Carlos King, she said it's time for Martell to get the axe. She was like, he needs off with his head, out of here, off of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So she did say that as well. So I was like, ooh. But anyway, I'm glad that Marceau realizes that this is a character flaw that I wouldn't even just call it a character flaw. I would call it a personality disorder. And I'm not no therapist, I'm not no diagnoser, but it feels like a personality disorder. So there's that. And he was just like, he needs a sounding board. He needs people around him that if he bounced an idea off of them, we can bat it down and say, no, we don't think that's a cool idea. Or, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. He was like this. He needs somebody to kind of bounce things off of, but he's never going to do that. So can you stop trying? Because once you stop trying, once y'all stop filming with him, who does he have to film with? I wonder. Oh, Destiny. I forgot. I did see. And then he bought this Destiny or Stormy bought some other girl. So yeah, they're trying to give him things to do. So all that stuff, y'all remember all that stuff that we saw in that damn trailer, all that shit sound fugazi to me. It sound like a scheme that Carlos King came to come to us with the bullshit. That whole thing about this being Stormy's friend and like all that smirking and stuff that they were doing, it doesn't even ring true. It doesn't even ring true. And it feel like they're trying like the same thing how they used to do with Sheree and him. Like they're trying to make us believe that this is reality. And it absolutely is not. It's not. Like stop playing in my face. And then he had the nerve to call Marceau that he was female identified. I said, "Oh no," he said, "It's what the females want to hear." I said, "Marcel, go sit your milk dud head ass down." Oh boy. Then we get to Stormy and Kiki. Now I just think this was a whole little wrap up for Kiki. I don't think Kiki will be in this episode. I mean, in this season. I think Mel gave her walking papers. Thank you for your services. Shout out to Shawnee O'Neal. Okay, so but we'll get there. But Stormy confronted Kiki about the whole business about what was going on. She was like, I don't believe her, but you can go ahead and believe in yourself. But I don't believe what she's saying. But she tried to hug it out with her. And I was like, it was given that same energy that Stormy does that. Like I feel like she be trying her best to try to make peace, but to me it just like it's like double-minded. You know what I'm saying? It's not keeping the same energy. And I'm about keeping the same energy. If y'all ever heard me say it, like keep the same energy, like what she did to Tisha, like, that whole thing. She Tisha rubbed her the wrong way, but then she invited her out to this dinner or something like that. She did the same thing last season with Tisha, and then turned out her and Tisha weren't friends no more. This one, she's clearly in the confessional saying that, she wanna believe in her and she wanna stand 10 toes down, but she don't believe her. I was just like, well, what is all this fake hugging and I want you to win? What is all that about? So, like I said, I don't know whether or not she be having the devil on one shoulder, the angel on one shoulder, and she just don't know what to do. But it's just kind of like, not is it two faced? Is that the word I want to use? Embarrassing as hell, Harold. You are absolutely right. Embarrassing. So, Tisha to Sunny, you's a trifling asshole. So Kimmy and Tisha get together, and Kimmy ambushes Tisha because she knows that she don't really rock with Sunny. She feels like Sunny was pretty much the scum of the earth, or was she pulled on Destiny? I don't know how did Destiny and Stormy become like Ace Boon Coon. Because it feels like they want to be Ace Boon Coons. I guess the enemy, my enemy is my friend, or something like that. Like that type of an alliance. But I'm just kind of, you know, this whole Destiny and Tisha being like this. I'm like, where did that come from? But anyway, so she ambushes her with Sunny. So Kimmy and Tisha, they seem like they are kind of on the outs as well. They said they haven't talked to each other, they haven't seen each other, and all this other stuff. And I was just like, oh, what's going on here? I said, golly. I said, I guess everybody's starting to take a page out of Mel's book, not talking to people all during the off season or whatever. And I'm just like, don't do that. Don't do that. Especially with them being family. So I was just kind of, it was odd. But maybe because she said, oh, she finally went to Africa with her husband. And not her husband going alone like he normally does. Oh, he finally brought the old ball and chain to South Africa with him. Hmm, miracles do happen, right? So I think she said she was busy with the South Africa trip and all this other stuff, and whatever. She made all these excuses, but anyway, they sat down. I thought they was gonna be meeting with Destiny. However, Kimmy, the boy Sonny. Now, Kimmy and Sonny seem like they chummy. They sitting up there, they talking and hugging and all that stuff, and there was no hug. It didn't even seem like there was no, it was like a general hi to everybody, but it was a hug to Kimmy, and she sat the hell down beside, on the other side of Tisha. So we know Tisha, she teen wife, y'all. She teen wife. So she don't like anybody that do anything that's kind of, well, if she's team white, then maybe she should be team Sunny. Child, I don't know. I don't let me not try to make no logic out of this shit. Right. If Tisha like it, I love it. Like you said, crumbs. The crumbs that he give her off the table, and she is more than willing to accept it with her plate. So if that's what she want to do, then that's what she do. But Tisha ain't bite her tongue. She did not bite her tongue with this whole situation, holding Sonny's feet to the fire. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I see you. Okay. I ain't mad. And she pretty much made her stance and she stood on it. And she was just like, she called her trifling. She said, and Sonny also, I said earlier, Sonny also said that she gave Destiny money. I'm like, why they trying to make this girl seem like she on Section 8? Well, I think she did say she was on public. Why this is an embarrassing episode for Destiny as well. Destiny and Kiki, these were embarrassing episode. Okay, teen wife is stupid. Yes, because that means your husband is cheating and you're having to stake your claim, girl. Okay, yeah, she was. Mm-mm. She was and gives Marceau nothing. Nothing. But yeah, she had a lot of venom for Sonny. I was like, damn girl, did she fuck your man? That's the way she was coming out, like it was her beef. You know what I'm saying? Like she was kind of real huffy like that or whatever. Sonny's so proud of being a wife. Girl, yes, that's all I was getting from that whole wife conversation. But y'all, if y'all remember in episode 1, I said now that she is the wife, what else is there? What are we talking about? What else are we talking about? So I mean, it ain't like nobody gonna get a divorce. Um, do you want an apology? Sorry, but I mean, like, what kind of conflict are we kicking up with this whole thing or whatever? But I guess that if that's what the people want, child. Oh, Destiny did say she was on Section 8. I know, Carlos. Y'all need to bump these girls some pay up because they be having to take a lot with social media. Everybody talking about them. Everybody doing reviews, giving commentary, talking about how dumb they is. They need to be getting paid for their pain. Okay, now stop paying them girls crumbs where they still got to go to public assistance and get on Section 8 and food stamps. Okay, and the wife of Bubba. Harold, I was just talking about how he talked. Talking about I synced her. Oh, get out of here. I said, that's why she keep taking the mic from your ass and talking because we don't need to hear you talk. You still sound like you on the eighth grade reading level. Oh God, I can't. Come back for the story. Right. It was just a mess. It was a mess. How long do you think? Um portion assignment was 14 months, right? I give them about that. I think people sometimes, like, if you try to put a clock on their stuff, they'll try to, even though they know things ain't right, they'll still try to, like, just try to, keep on chugging because that's what everybody want to do. They want to see us fail. So she may stick it out a little bit longer so she won't have no egg on her face. Hey, Shayna. Hey y'all, Shayna does recaps as well, reality TV. Make sure y'all follow her and everything like that. Belle is here also. Make sure y'all follow the Belle Perspective. That's my girl. We did recap the Shy Friday on my birthday. So make sure you check that out if you haven't. And yeah, whenever she catch him with the next woman. Because we already know that he's a womanizer, right? Because she done already came out and spilled the tea about that. Talking about, okay, so first of all, he was in a 17-year marriage. He didn't get divorced until 2019. So I'm trying to figure out where is all this wiggle room for this 15-year relationship, situationship, friendship with him and Destiny, and he was married. And then during the time that they were married, one, he didn't show up for. Two, he had plenty of other women. They were doing a long distance relationship. And then Sonny is more than happy to sign up for a man who has this 15-year history with Destiny, got divorced in 2019, was dating a plethora of women, but at the same time, I got the ring. I'm like, can somebody make that make sense to me? Because I'm not getting what is going on. Like I say, sometimes the pick me energy is so, I mean, ooh, girl, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, he chose her. I guess she felt like her Aquafina is just the Aquafina girl, child. Listen, listen. Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Harold. Right. And she got in there to be calling somebody else a side piece. And I mean, it felt like you willingly signed up for that. Like, do you think it's just gonna stop with you? I, I'm confused. And he was in a 17-year marriage and he just got divorced in 2019. Sorry, y'all. I told you my nose was doing something. Yes, it did. It did. I had a great time in New York City this weekend. And so yeah, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding, and I'm not gonna be sitting up here trying to figure it out. She's a pick me energy. It gives what it gives. Next case. Okay, so then we see Mel rehearsing to her song. No comment. No comment. If you want to hear some comment, Terry, on that, go to the Bell Perspective. Go to the Bell Perspective channel. She did a review on it, and we're gonna do no comment on that. However, she gets this she gets in a situation where Kiki comes over to her to see her, right? Because all of the hoopla is basically about Mel. And y'all, I ain't even gonna hold you. I told y'all that I be rocking with Mel for most of the when 100% against Martell. But in her female relationships, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't be seeing in her way. with most of her female relationships and how she moves with them. And yeah, yep. Not if you're right, and that's what I'm about to say. If you're a millimeter up in here, you might want to go ahead and go because I'm about to pull out some of the things that transpired over the seasons with Kiki and with Mel, and we're going to go all the way to the beginning of the story of when she came on to the show and the intentions behind her coming on to the show. Now, y'all know that Kiki is the cousin of Tisha, right? Mel has been trying to get Tisha to wake up out of her slumber with her husband. She thinks that Kiki has some intel. Well, Kiki must have told her she has some intel, family information about Tisha, Marcel, and their dynamics and what is going on since they keep everything hush hush and under wraps, right? She came on the show with ill intent. And I think Melody was trying to exploit that. That's my opinion. It does not have to be your opinion, but that is exactly why it felt like Mel brought Kiki on this show. You remember it was like a pajama jammy jam. She came over, and the whole conversation was about Tisha. And Kiki was spilling the beans, spilling the beans, spilling the beans. And Mel was just sitting up there like that. Tell me more, tell me more. Y'all can't convince me nothing. Y'all can't convince me because I saw it. I saw it. And I see how she moves. And it's not just her. It's not just this person. It's not just that person. It's not just Storm. It's not just Destiny. It's not just Kiki. It's not just, it is a pattern. So with that, let's start there. And once something, she said something was coming out. So they saying that she's talking to bloggers and she's pretty much giving details of the show before the show airs. And then the bloggers are going and speculating and they're doing things. And she's talking about you messing with my check. So I guess the fourth wall is absolutely broken because we're talking about checks, we're talking about TV shows, we're talking about bloggers, we're talking about all of the things. Okay, so I guess we're just look, the cameras is just here, okay? You have to with these kind of women. Okay. You're not gonna like my review of male singing, girl. I'm telling you, girl, I was cackling, I was cracking up. Mel needs to stop this little hobby and never sing again. Now, did y'all see the newest video that she dropped yesterday? I thought the video was cute. I thought the video was cute. It's a little yang 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 or whatever. She's not on a Candace level um of Potomac, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And even Candace, I think Candace is a good performer, and I think she has some vocal belts or whatever. So I'm here for Candace. She got some bops or whatever. But Mel's her music seems to be a an expression, you know, how like Taylor Swift does. Like whenever she gets out of a relationship, she puts the pen, pen to ink, I mean pen to paper and churns out, music like that. But it feels like almost like a journaling exercise and they just put some music behind it and she turns into something, they get it a little hook. And you can see it with every video because, of course, we saw the video of her and Martell and how she was trying to set the couch on fire, putting lighter fluid on the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of mimicking her life. It's not, it feels like a hobby, yes, but she takes it very, very seriously. And I'm like, she was. Mel absolutely brought Kiki on to exploit her. And now Kiki bit Mel in the butt and she mad. She butt hurt And now she's sitting up there looking like the EP, the executive producer. They don't look like friends no more. Like she had her tail tucked between her legs, trying to apologize and to Mel. But when I tell you, look at this face. You know what? I have a friend that looks like that. I remember her, my wedding, long time ago. She was in my wedding, and every one of my wedding photos, her face looked like Mel. And I was like, well, why is her face all like the? Why is it? I was just like, it kind of caught me. And then I was just like, well, I don't know, whatever. Maybe she was having a bad day. But like I said, I have a friend like that, and the face do not be given. It just be like stone face, stone wall. Just, I don't know. I can't call it, but whatever. But you talk about the video or the song. Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. Candace songs are catchy. That's what it is. It's very contemporary and catchy and stuff like that. Won't go out of her way to listen to it, but you won't turn it off. Male song is a hard pass. Y'all, millimeters. These are the comments of the commenters in the chat. Don't come after me. Kiki carried on like a fool with this mess involving her mama and that YouTuber. Y'all, I wasn't in the weeds of that, so I don't even know what the hell happened. If you throw me under the bus that easily, I have to wash my hands of you and send you on your way too. Good luck. Yeah, shout out to Jamie. That's me. Good luck. And so, child, when I tell you, Mel hit her with the. I'm gonna send it to the group. Take care, baby. I wish you luck on your journey. Thank you for your services. That's exactly what she was giving. And I was like, oh my God. Just a mess. Just a mess. So I don't know. And I don't know. And so I'm just like, I don't know. Kiki, this was a bad episode for Kiki boy. This was a bad episode for her. So I was just like, child, I don't even know what to say. Yes. Take care, baby. Yes. She be trying. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. You know. But she said that her circle, you know, I do understand that. I do understand as you elevate, your circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. What we are experiencing with Mel, I know it very, very well. When I got out of my divorce, when the family unit kind of broke down, that is a trauma response from Mel. Mel is very guarded. Mel does not let people in anymore. If she has to second guess you, if she has to see where she fits at in your life, you don't support her, she just like you stay on over there because she's trying to protect herself. She's in survival mode as well. I know it too well. I had just posted on Facebook that people try to like call me out on my trauma, but what it is it's a trauma response. And so when she was more giving, and when she was more letting people in, letting people have several chances, um, not taking heed to red flags and all the things, that's when she got hurt. And so now she's closed it all up, and she keeps you with a long handed spoon. And that is what we've really been seeing over the course of and so when I do point out certain things about the way she interacts with her platonic relationships, I do realize and recognize that it is a trauma response. However, I don't know. It just feels mean spirited. Like I don't like what because it feels like I don't like when people feel like but that's what everybody is on nowadays. Everybody is on. Let me not get on my soapbox, but everybody's on. Drop these people. Drop this people. You don't need this person. You don't need this. Like people don't have a stake or a matter or a care to you in the world or something like that. Like it's just real. It's like you walking on eggshells. You can't even be yourself because people will just disregard you and throw you away like you just a rag doll or whatever. And that is what it feels like she's giving. She's giving toss you away like a rag doll because the first so you can't call somebody your friend and then toss them away just like they didn't matter. So but like I said, it's a trauma response. I do know what's going on. So yes, yes, yes. Hey, Miss Kira, I'm actually getting ready to wrap it up. Thank you so much for liking the video. Make sure y'all like the video. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm getting ready to wrap it on up. I don't think Kiki was prepared for this reality TV world. She wasn't. She wasn't. Now, Mel did say she tried to ride for her and rock with her. She tried. She did. She did. She did point out all the things, right? Got you the drug test. I want you to tell your story. I want you to prove that you were clean. I wanted you to, I guess be on the other side of it. But she got wrapped up in the messiness of it. Harold says he likes her as a person, but she was not showcased in the best light, and this beef with her cousin certainly didn't help her case. Absolutely. Absolutely. I normally agree with Harold. Every time like when he's on Twitter and I usually really agree with Harold most of the time in his assessments of people. And I agree wholeheartedly with this comment right here. That's exactly what it is, a trauma response. I've been there too. You don't realize how much of yourself gets stolen after betrayal. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you would just hope that the people who know you will give you a little bit of grace. But then sometimes can you extend grace to somebody who just discards you like you're nobody? So it's one of those little tough roads that you kind of have to navigate after a harsh betrayal like that. But I definitely understand that it's a trauma response, and I hope that we can continue to work through it. She said that she has two therapists. They got a therapist, Love and Marriage Huntsville. They have a therapist on set, and she has her own therapist. And I was like, okay, all right. So, yeah, it's hard to get through. It's hard to navigate and get through that. But yes, it's a trauma response. And like I remember going from codependence to interdependent, not to interdependence. What is it called? Counterdependent. Something is like something where you shut everybody off. And I think that's where she is. Like she pretty much shut everybody off. And I like I said, that whole thing, like, if it costs you your peace, you can't be around me. But girl, she tossed Kiki aside and said, girl, it's a hard no for me. I said, well, goddamn. Well, goddamn. Okay. So yeah. So she was sitting up there. She wishes her the best on her journey. But yeah, you see, she was not moved by the apology or anything. She said, I wasn't moved by anything. I said, oh. I was like, "Yeah." So I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like you can't even try to fix things with mail. So, it's one little thing. You got to go. Okay. Wait, is Martell gonna go? Wait a minute. Wait, is Martell going to see a therapist on set? Because no, you know what? I honestly think that that therapist is probably on set now is probably on set now because Melody made him do that. For some reason, I feel like it wasn't something that Carlos King wanted. I felt like it was something that she wanted. And especially if we're doing group scenes or something like that, like she might have wanted like a professional on deck or something like that. Because listen, it's a lot. It's a lot. Y'all wish Daria happy birthday, y'all. My sweetie is in my Taurus sister is in the chat. It's her birthday today, and she has been with me on all three lives, y'all. Like Bill said, I've been working today, trying to catch up and make sure we getting down to business. I gotta start doing the things, y'all. So I'm gonna do them, and y'all make sure y'all catch the shy because we're wrapped up with this. Can y'all rate the episode? Rate the episode, and yeah, rate the episode from 1 to 10. I mean, I think it's something to talk about. It's something to talk about. I mean, I ain't giving it too much or nothing, but probably like a 7.5. 7.5 for me on the episode. And y'all, we got the shy up, the first episode of the shy, and we'll start doing those lives on Friday. Be sure to check the community tab for the time. We haven't settled on it just yet, but me and the Bell Perspective TV are doing the shy, and we love that show. And so hopefully you'll join those lives with us. Also, too, I am doing a pre-recorded review of the season opener of Interview with the Vampire. That should be dropping tomorrow. If I can get the pre-recorded done, then I'll go live. Oh, girl, you gave it a 10 because for for the Take Care Baby. I'm gonna send it to the group. Even I get it. Marie Monroe was gagged, baby. You hear me? She was gagged. Oh my god. Listen, I look. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. So okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Like I said, I ding it a little bit because we got Carlos King messy ass on my screen and I don't want to see it. And like he's oversaturating me. Like I can't do it no more. It's too much. Then he want to come on into the YouTube space. Like yeah, it's too much. So but yeah, for Take Care Baby, I said, Lord, they just wrapped her right on up in a nice little bow, and I hope you got your 2,500 for this episode, Kiki. Oh, y'all, did y'all see that raggedy ass house? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Kiki, they keep a nasty house, baby. Y'all saw the storage unit from last year. Last season, the storage unit looked a fucking mess. And this house, I ain't getting no clips or whatever, but I remember being at Kiki house and looking at that. Okay, Harold gives it a 7. Okay, all right. Carlos, girl, get him off my screen. But yeah, I forgot all about Kiki's messy house, child. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. The only part you was interested in what's going on with Destiny, right? So I don't know what are they trying to do. They're trying to get Moses and Sonny to kind of say their part, and I guess we'll get to the confrontation with Destiny, Sonny, and Moses. Will it be a all three confrontation, or do you think everybody needs to have their own conversation with Destiny? How do you think it's going to go down, y'all? Because they didn't give us any kind of inkling in the trailer, if I am remembering correctly. I don't know how they're going to address this because I don't remember seeing anything. But girl, Kiki in that house, y'all need to purge, purge, purge. That's all I need to say. Purge, baby, purge. Spring clean. So yeah, that is the review, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We will be back, me and Monique Nicole, discussing this. Is anybody else watching the Barnes Bunch? I think it's like 3 episodes in. Anybody watching the Barnes Bunch? It's a little interesting. Yeah, I tried to do the Kiki one. Monique Nicole wasn't interested. I don't like Matt Barnes, but the show is kind of interesting or whatever. It's a little something to talk about, but I don't think people are watching it. But I thought I'd just throw it out there. But y'all let me know in the comments. And yeah, so I am super duper tired. Been on this live since 4 o'clock. And I'm tired of running my goddamn mouth. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna get on out of here. I enjoyed spending time with y'all in the chat. Y'all really showed out. Happy birthday again to Daria. And we're gonna go ahead and tell Kiki.